Out of breath. It's Victoria Staten and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this week it is another twin pregnancy update. Gosh, I'm so out of breath. And we're going to be talking all about weeks 30 and 31 because there wasn't like too much that happened both of those weeks. So I figured it'd be best to just combine them. All right, let's get into it. So for week 30, babies are the size of zucchini, one of my absolute favorite vegetables. And this is also the week of our virtual baby shower, which I'm really excited. Probably this week I'll share another video about, our setup and theme and all the things so that you can see it. I did a little poll on Instagram. I'll have to put that in this video or that video for people to guess what they thought the theme would be. And surprisingly, people didn't get it, but that's okay. So you'll be able to see all of the setup and everything that I kind of came up with for this baby shower virtually. And then the actual virtual baby shower we filmed. So I'll show you little clips and kind of give you some ideas. Maybe if you're having twins, maybe you can use some of those ideas. But yes, welcome back. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And if you are not a subscriber yet, I would love to have you. So hit that subscription button and hit that like button and that notification bell so that you don't miss a video. And feel free to comment below and let me know what you think about this video. Maybe you're pregnant with twins, or maybe you're hoping to be pregnant with twins. I would love to get some feedback from you. It's always welcome. Okay, I started to have no more morning nausea. Thank the Lord, because that is hard, but of course it came back that night. So I started to have that evening nausea again, and I started to really feel uncomfortable. I remember flipping and flopping all night long, not being able to get comfortable at all. The pregnancy pillow had been great up to this point, but y'all, when I hit 30 when I hit 30 weeks for some reason, it just was getting to the point where I could not get comfortable. I also started to notice I was having a little bit of swelling in my hands and feet. And as you notice, I am still wearing my ring, or with my wedding bands and engagement ring. And I'm actually 32 weeks now. But I started to have a little bit of swelling. Not so much to the point that I obviously couldn't wear my jewelry. I can just fine. But to the point where I noticed it. And it wasn't painful. It wasn't tingling. My blood pressure's not elevated, thankfully. So of course, if you are experiencing swelling, especially severe swelling, and of course, I'm not your doctor, so just disclaimer on that part. So consult with your doctor, let your doctor know. I believe if you're above like 140/90, you want to tell your doctor immediately because your health is important. If your blood pressure is getting elevated, maybe reduce your salt. If you don't work out, maybe start walking. To help you, because a sedentary lifestyle on top of being pregnant, especially with twins, you're considered higher risk, and we want to keep you healthy and your babies healthy, or your baby healthy. Preeclampsia is something that many women can struggle with. There's many risk factors, but of course, healthy diet and exercise tend to help with prevention and cure. So please consult with your doctor if that is something that you are going through. I also started to feel rib pain, and it is my right rib because that is where baby B is. Baby B is head down, and his little cute feet, I'm sure, are all up in mama's rib, and it hurts and it's just worsening, and it's something that is literally happening every single day. Like I might wake up, work out, whatever, and I'm fine for most of the day, but around 4 or 5 o'clock, seems to be around the time he finds his way back to my ribs. And it's just something that I'm dealing with. And I also noticed for the first time during week 30 that my sciatica pain, which was not something that I was dealing with on a regular basis anymore, flared back up during a spin class, which was a huge alarm for me. So I remember Friday in particular, going to spin and feeling that shooting pain, like I told y'all, in my butt area on the left side during class. So I know that, or I knew then that this was not going to be for much longer. But thankfully I made it to, you know, that long. So yeah, that is all for week 30. I'm gonna show you really quick, a quick clip or picture of me and for bump date for week 30. Of my twin pregnancy and all of those updates. So babies are the size of a bunch of asparagus, which is also a good vegetable if you ask me. I am continuing to feel pressure and some pain, lightning crotch again. And for me, I think it's mainly because of the position of the babies. No, it's not okay because you can hear the ice machine louder than me talking, so I have to pause. And then he'll pour it out.
I forgot to rinse out my cup.
Okay, so I noticed that the crotch pain, lightning crotch, whatever you want to call it, has kind of intensified. Especially I've noticed that this when I get in and out of the bed. My husband and I have a king size bed, and our mattress is pretty big, and it has like lots of cushion and then like a whole little foam cushion thing on it. It's very comfortable, and box spring and all that, and it's high. This normally was not a concern for me, but getting in and out of bed, especially with all the times that I have to get up and go to the restroom in the middle of the night, can be a little painful. So I'm just taking it a little easier. With that being said, I think that I have decided that I'm going to have to stop going to spin, as much as I did not want to do that. So I just went, I think one time during week 31, and just gave my body a rest because I was just in so much pain with my ribs and just my body changing and the boys getting bigger, and you know, it's time. Also ended up having insomnia again, waking up at 3 a.m., feeling nauseous. So what I actually did was eat a couple crackers. Thankfully, I can actually eat saltine crackers again because I love like comfort food, like chili, like when it's cold especially. And I normally put crackers in mine. I know some people in the South put cornbread and all that. I'm not a big cornbread in my chili person. I've never tried it. Maybe I would like it if I would actually try it. But I ate some crackers and I took half of it as Unisom. I was about to say half of insomnia, but I took half of a Unisom and I was able to sleep through the rest of the night until like 8 or 9. And I felt great. I felt very rested, but I have noticed that my extreme exhaustion and like just being more tired is like ramping up. And again, I'm a researcher, so doing some polls on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram. I'll put my handle here so that you can follow along and see my stories and the funny things and like thought-provoking things that I post. I stay pretty active on social media. I enjoy it, so follow me there. But I'm finding that it's pretty common in your third trimester, especially as you get closer, that you're gonna get more tired again. And this kind of reminds me of like how I felt in the beginning. So whenever I need to take a nap, I take a nap gladly, and I encourage you to do the same thing, because especially with twins, I'm gonna be on their schedule, not on my own, until I get them on a schedule, because your girl will get them on a schedule. I also started to have nipple pain, like crazy, like in the beginning pain, and I haven't done anything really for it other than like I don't wear like my bras and stuff as much because I'm just hurting. So I know that this also is because of your breast getting ready to produce milk, which I will be able to breastfeed in Jesus' name. So yeah, this week I also got sick. Actually threw up, couldn't believe it. And this was like, it reminded me of the first trimester when I would sneeze and get sick. And it only happened one time, and I think this was on a Monday. It must have been Monday, I think, because I knew I had spin class that day, and I really should not have went because I suffered that whole day. No, this was Valentine's Day. It was Monday. It was February 14th, because I remember getting up, making a shake, drinking a little bit, and I felt like I was going to sneeze, and it crossed my mind that I felt like I was gonna get sick, but I was like trying to mentally prepare and like tell myself, no, you're not gonna get sick. And I remember even saying it out loud, like, no, Victoria, you're not starting this again. You're not gonna get sick. But of course I did. And I wasn't feeling nauseous or anything, but I know that when you are pregnant, your body, which I know some people get grossed out, but it just is what it is. Your body produces more mucus because it's your immune system's way of helping you fight germs that are there, and you can tend to be more congested. So that being said, because of all of that extra phlegm and mucus that your body has, sometimes women will sneeze and it can cause them to feel sick. So that's what happened to me, and I felt totally fine on the way to class. After class, when I got home, I was feeling horrible. I felt so bad all day, to the point, like I was planning on filming a whole video for Valentine's Day, like our last Valentine's Day before the boys get ready with me and like show you everything we were gonna do. We had to cancel all of our plans. We ended up ordering some takeout that literally took like an hour from the time that my husband ordered it to the time that he got it, and then a couple more 20 minutes or whatever for him to get home. Really good restaurant, local hibachi place, but we didn't get to go out. So we just enjoyed and watched, I think, Love is Blind. The second season is on Netflix. If you like that, it's good. We watched that, and I was sick most of the night, and we just kind of chilled, but it was still nice for us to just enjoy and have a nice meal together. So that's what we ended up doing. That same week, the next day, I had my kind of like 32-week appointment, although I was technically 31 weeks and 6 days, which was a growth scan and an appointment with my OB. And it was the first appointment that my mom actually got to attend. She's been wanting to attend, and it was a lot of fun. It was a very, very sweet moment for her to be able to see the boys on the growth scan, because they kind of they do an ultrasound, which starting in March, every week that I go to my appointments, they'll be doing ultrasounds, and they typically do anyways, at least the hand Doppler or something, because of having twins. But she got to see them on the screen for the first time, and it was really awesome. And the boys are growing. They are a little bit small, so I think at 31 weeks for twins, they should be around like 4 pounds and 4 ounces. Baby A was, I believe, 3 pounds and 9 ounces, and baby B was 3 pounds and 10 ounces. Which, if you know me, I am a petite woman. I'm like 5'1", 5'2". My husband's around 6 foot, and they expect my babies to be small, not like extremely small, but they're gonna be little boys, at least in the beginning. And my husband was actually born a preemie. He was born prematurely. So he was literally the size of baby B. I think he was 3 pounds and 11 ounces when he was born. So they're gonna continue to grow. My belly is continuing to grow. Literally throughout the week, I can tell a difference. So during week 31, I decided that I was going to do 1 more week of spin. And I actually only went 2 days. I decided that I was going to go on, I'm looking at my calendar really quick. Since I went the 14th, which was my 31 weeks. And then I would turn 32 weeks on the 16th. I did not go on that Wednesday because of my sciatica pain, as I mentioned once before. But then I was gonna go 1 more time on the 18th, of February, which would put me at 32 weeks and put me at 8 months of pregnancy. And that was going to be it. So on my next video, which, like I said, I'm currently 32 weeks, I'll be filming it very soon, and I will update you and show you everything that happened on the last class and all the things that happened during week 32. But here's my bump date for week 31. And thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all the engagement, all the views, all the comments, the likes, the shares. So please keep coming back, and I'll keep dishing out some good content. And until next time, I'll see you next time. Bye.